you guys, and thank you so much for tuning into my channel. So today I have a product to show you that STYLEVANA had sent to me for review, and that is this kit right here by TIRTIR. And this is one of the most voted #1 cushions in Japan. So I'm super excited to open this up and see what this is all about. Do you want to know what's in my box? Stay tuned. Okay, you guys, so again, this just arrived. STYLEVANA did send this to me for review, so thank you so much for sending me this kit to show my viewers. I greatly do appreciate it. So a little bit of a backstory. STYLEVANA got a hold of me and they asked if I'd be willing to show you this kit. I guess this is like the #1 voted cushion in Japan, and it's like going viral all over the place on the internet, on social media. And so when I started to kind of look to see what this was about, I was like, oh dang, let me see, because it actually looks really great. It looks like it's supposed to blend seamlessly in your skin, like not even transfer, anything like that. So I'm super excited. I personally only use one type of thing on my face, and it's not even liquid. It's a MAC Studio Fix foundation powder. So it's a powder that I use. I apply it in the morning and I don't reapply it. That's all I do for my face. I don't use liquid foundations or anything like that. So when STYLEVANA originally emailed me about this set to see if I could show you guys, they said to show you the TIRTIR cushion set. And I was like, I'm not sure what a cushion is, but okay. Normally, anytime they send me anything, it's always great products. So I wasn't going to question it, but I was just like, I'm not quite sure what a cushion is. And she actually wrote back with the definition. So just in case you were just as clueless as I was, let's learn about a cushion. Then we're going to open it up and I'm going to swatch them all, and we're going to see how it actually is on my skin anyways. So what is a Korean cushion makeup? Cushion makeup, often referred to simply as a cushion. It is a liquid face makeup product that is inside a compact case. Within a compact case, there is a sponge-like cushion that you soak in the makeup product, hence the name cushion makeup. So basically it's a foundation, but it's like a cushion style. The only style that I've used like that is a sunscreen that they've sent to me, and I liked that concept. So let's go ahead and dive in and let's see what this is going to be. This brand does have several different types. This one here is in the red container. So this one is the TIRTIR Mask Fit Red Cushion SPF 40 PA++, an 18 gram. And normally on STYLEVANA, they're $24. Right now, currently, they're on sale for $21.24 each, but their deals can range. It can go deeper, it can go less. They can go on sale anytime. So you can check their site if you are interested and see what the price is. And you can always use my code INF10 SheCrafty to save 10 to 15% off. When we open it up, oh, it looks like there's a mirror on the top. Mine is a little busted, probably because my postal service person probably hates me. But it says, unlock new shades of red cushion foundation. Experience flawless, seamless skin with a lightweight formula. Get the perfect blend of long-lasting coverage and dew that lasts up to 72 hours, leaving you with a smooth, weightless finish. So it has this paper right here that's on top. And then, oh my goodness, there's all 9 different shades, you guys. I'm really excited. I have no clue what my color is going to be, but that's the beauty in them sending me all 9. I can actually, you know, play with each one and see which one better matches me. And then you can kind of see on my skin tone what might be a good color for yourself as well. And I'll swatch all of them side by side, probably on my hand or my arm or something like that, to show you guys them all together. But wow. Okay, so you have 17C Porcelain, 21N Ivory, 21W Natural Ivory, 23N Sand, 24N Latte, 24W Soft Beige, 25N Mocha, 27N Caramel, and then 29N Natural Beige. So let's go ahead and just pull one of them out so we can see how it comes like in the packaging. So I'm just going to grab the 17C Porcelain since I'm going to test all of them anyways. Here is the actual package. It's a nice large size compact. It's a little bit larger than like my MAC style. My MAC style will probably curve like right about there. So it is a little bit larger of a size. I like the sleek design to it, just the nice red shininess. There's a button right here, if you can see that you push and then it releases it to open it up. There is a mirror here where you can pull that little film off to make it nice and clear image. You do have your little poof here that you use to put it on, and it has their logo like that. And then right here, you lift this up and that will be the actual foundation down inside of there. So let me go ahead and remove it. It shows you just lift it up and kind of curve around. And then that whole top piece just comes off. And again, that is the cushion. So you just touch it and it's all inside. So that is actually really interesting. And for how it says, like, you're gonna have the flawless finish and it's not supposed to like come off, it's supposed to stay for 72 hours. I'm really, really excited to start actually using these. This one here, I'm just gonna run across my hand just since I do have it there. That is the porcelain color there. That would definitely be too light for me for sure. But again, I'm gonna try all of them together, but it does kind of blend in pretty well. Look at that. So I'm gonna go ahead and just open all of these up so it'll be easier for me to test them all so I can show you all of the different colors. Okay, so this is my last and final one, but I do want to point out that when you close it, you can hear that when you press it all the way, it kind of seals it in. So I do like that. So keep like the air out, keep it nice and moist in there. And then you always just keep your little sponge right on top in your little compact. I really like the design. So let's go ahead and start with 17C. That's the first one that I started with on my hand. Okay, so I have nothing on my face. My little powder that I had on, I completely took off. So there's nothing on my face currently. Take my little cushion. And this one I know is probably gonna be way too light, but again, I'm gonna put all the colors on at least half of my face so we can see how it looks and how it blends. So grab this and I'm gonna just tap into here. Okay, so definitely a little bit does go a whole long way. I only had like one little double, and I did half of my face and I could have definitely used a lot less. I probably could have done my whole entire face that way, but I think it blended in really nice. This is definitely too light of a shade for my liking, but this is the lightest color in here. There's 9 different ones for different skin tones, but that is what the porcelain would look like on my face compared to nothing, compared to this. So there's that one. I do want to see though, because it's not supposed to transfer, and literally there's nothing on my thing. Let's try to slide it. Wiping it, there's a little tiny bit of color, like barely, but it's really not a whole lot coming off, so that's good. Okay, so like a normal makeup wipe didn't take that off, so I had to like go and use a cleansing oil and like my makeup eraser to get it off. So let's go ahead and now start with 21N Ivory. I'm gonna go in way lighter of a press this time and see what happens. I can always add more. That one almost looks like that might be my shade. So Ivory is looking maybe like that one's my shade. So that's what it looks like with it on and with nothing on my face. This one again is the 21N Ivory. Let's go ahead and go in with the 21W Natural Ivory. I'm gonna go in smaller. Now I did see when I was looking this up and how I found out it was so viral, somebody did say if you put it here, then you tap it here to get some of it out. It's easier to do it that way. I kind of feel like if I did it that, I would be wasting some here. So let's see if there's a difference by doing it that way. Okay, so here is the before and after. It kind of gives me like a little like glowy kind of little glowy finish. Okay, so when I went to wash that one off, being closer to my mirror, that one actually looked more like my color than the last one. So far, that's the closest that I'm seeing. So let's go in with the 23N Sand and we'll see what this one does for us. That one to me so far looking here looks like the closest to my actual skin tone. I'll see when I go in there right now to wash it off in the other lights just to see. But to me, that one matches like my normal color more than the other ones. So that one again is the 23N Sand. Before, after. So in my other mirrors, that one actually looked really close, but I think maybe a tiny bit of a darker color for me right now that we're not in summer. But once my face starts darkening up a little bit more, being in the sun more, I think that would be the perfect shade for summer. And so far, I think the Natural Ivory is a perfect shade for me for winter, but that's so far. Now let's try the 24N Latte. I love me a latte. Definitely darker. So this one definitely I think is a little too dark for my skin tone, but this one again is the 24N Latte. So before and after. But it still has that nice like dewy kind of finish to it. And I absolutely love that there's SPF in here. So then you're protecting your face from the sun while you are wearing it. I love that. So yeah. Here is the 24N Latte. Okay, so now let's go in with 24W Soft Beige. So before and after. This one's definitely darker for me, like too dark for my skin tone, but this is 24W Soft Beige. Okay, so now let's put on 25N Mocha. Between the latte and now the mocha, I'm definitely thinking of coffee. It covers my pimples very well though. Those two that are annoying things on my chin right now. That one makes me look really tan. So 25N Mocha. Before, after. And you can see from like my chin, definitely too dark for me, but you can see how the color actually looks. So now let's go in with 27N Caramel. Okay, so 27 and Caramel before and after. So the last and final shade is 29N Natural Beige. And there's 29N Natural Beige before and after. So now I'm gonna go ahead and wash this off, and then I'll be back and I'm gonna put on the one that I feel is the closest to my skin tone and put it on my entire face. So hold on. That one was so orange on my face, it looked like a Oompa Loompa. That's why there's so many different colors for different skin tones. So that is amazing. So let's go ahead and just put this on my whole face and see how it looks all on my entire face this time. Okay, so that is me using the 21W Natural Ivory color. Again, I feel that that is the best, like closest match to my skin right now anyways. But this sand is super, super close. Gives me a little hint of more color. So once I start getting some more actual sun on this face and get a little bit tanner, this will be the perfect shade for me. So as of now, with my MAC that I told you that I use, I always have two different colors, one for the winter and one for the summer for that reason. So these would be the two for the winter and summer that I would choose closest to my skin tone. For one, I don't feel it, like it doesn't feel like I have any type of like a foundation or anything on my face. It does give me like a shiny, dewy, glowy type finish, which is actually really nice. I like that. So let's see if it will do a transfer. I mean, I touch 4 places on my face and you barely can see anything. I mean, it's pretty much clean. Now, normally with my MAC, I could, if I'm like wiping my face, it gets all orange, and this is not orange at all. So it definitely doesn't transfer. It does a nice like glowy, like I said, finish to it. It's not cakey, it's very lightweight, and I think it covered very, very nicely. You don't see any of my freckles, my moles, my sunspots, anything like that. It pretty much just blurred everything together seamlessly, and I actually really like it. So yeah, I'm so glad that they sent this to me to get me out of my comfort zone, to try something different. I really like that, and I love that they sent all of these colors so I can show you all of the difference. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to swatch them all on my hand or my arm somewhere so I can show you all of the different colors together. So here are all of the colors swatched. They're all in order. And you can see that shiny finish to them. That'll give you that nice, beautiful glow, but it's a natural glow. It's so beautiful. And yeah, here are all of the colors swatched on my arm. And then all of them on my hand. All right, you guys, so that is them all swatched on my skin tone so you can see the difference of them all together. Okay, so I wanted to actually use one of these like completely, like where the last time when I was using them, I had already gotten ready for the morning. I then just took like my face off, left my eyeshadow and everything on. So it was a little bit different. It wasn't like my normal routine. So this morning I wanted to start with just using the TIRTIR Cushion Foundation. So I went over my entire face, like before I did my eyebrows, before I touched my eyes, before everything, clean, face, I went ahead and put it on. This time, however, I wanted to just see what the sand would look like in my face in the entirety. And I do know this is definitely more of a summer shade like I explained earlier, but I just wanted to see just in case. So I did kind of have to go down my neck a little bit if you can see the difference in the color. So the sand is definitely a great color for the summer for me. But right now I do feel that my color should be the natural ivory color that I put on the last time. But again, I wanted just to see what the difference is. So I started with using my entire face. I did my eyes, my face, everything like I would normally do. I'm a creature of habit. I don't like change. I said before how I use my MAC Studio Fix. I've been using that for at least 20 years. And the way I do it, I put that on my face first, then I do my eyebrows, then my eyes, and then I use like a tissue and kind of just like rub, like not rub, but like a little wipe a little bit under my eyes to get most of the shadow buildup that's fallen off. And then I'll go in with my MAC little sponge thing and clean it up, and I'm good to go, and I don't have to ever retouch anything for the day. So with this, I was a little intimidated, like how is that step going to work? Because most people I see or hear, they use their foundation after. So then all of that cleanup and everything is all cleaned and their eyes are done first. Well, I don't like to do that. And again, I'm a creature of habit. So I want to still do it the way that I'm used to. So I wanted to put this over my entire face first. Then I put my eyebrows on, and then I did my eyeshadow. So when I went to get my little tissue to kind of like wipe underneath my eyes to get that off like I normally do, it didn't really move. And I'm like, oh, because my face was still a little like wet, like tacky. It took a good at least hour or longer for me to be able to touch my face and not feel it a little bit like I could feel it. It felt a little sticky kind of. Now I don't feel that at all. It's been several hours. But at first that's how it was. So I'm like, how am I going to do this step right then? So it just looked so like dark under here. It just didn't look even. I'm like, all right, let me go back in with one of these then. So I actually went in with the lighter color, the ivory, and just went underneath and just touched up just in that little area. And then to me, it looks okay. It's just, I can see now why people would prefer to do the foundation last, because then you clean up that area and then you don't have that issue. Where me, again, stuck in my ways, I do it my way. So it just didn't really work 100% on my way, but me putting it in and just going in and tapping in a little bit more of the foundation on top actually did help and kind of hide it. It's just a little different. It was just a little different, I guess I would say. But I think all in all, even several hours later, it still looks really nice. I do still have kind of like a shiny little glowy effect to it, because that's just what this does. Okay, so here is the finished look. And it does still kind of have like the little glowy, dewy finish, but it's not as cakey as it was. It's been about an hour since I've applied it. You could still kind of feel it. It felt a little sticky, icky. Oh, wait. But it does feel so much better. So let's see how it wears throughout the whole day. And this is after all day wear. It's still kind of a little shiny, a little bit, not too much though. And it didn't get all cakey or anything like that. It stayed exactly the way that it is. So I do think it's a great foundation. Sometimes I just kind of feel like it might be illuminating these little like smile lines that I have that I don't normally see with my my MAC. But again, that's why I normally don't wear liquid foundations, because that's what it does. It like brings out my pores, brings out my smile lines and everything. And I'm like, okay, no, thank you. So that's normally why I stay away from that. This one didn't do it as much. Like most foundations, the main reason why I wouldn't wear it is because definitely around my face, it would just look cakey and just look really bad. Where with this one, it does not do that. I just feel like it just kind of intensifies some of my lines and some of my pores, but it doesn't get that cakey, nasty looking stuff that I get. No. And I'm actually really impressed. Definitely. So again, I just wanted to pop on here and let you know one more time I'm actually using it from start to finish the right way, in the right manner that I do my makeup, and I'm still really thrilled. So there's a little update. So if you would like to check out TIRTIR and see the different cushions, again, this is the red one, but there's several different styles that they have with their cushions. and I will have them linked down below. You can check them out from STYLEVANA, and you can check out all of the other amazing products that STYLEVANA has, because literally they can be or will be your one-stop shopping for anything you need K-beauty and J-beauty related. They have all kinds of skincare, makeup, they have everything there, and shopping with them, you can be rest assured that everything's going to be authentic. It's going to come packaged very well and shipped quickly. You can also use my code, again, INF10, SheCrafty, to save 10 to 15% off STYLEVANA's website, depending on what's accumulated in your cart at checkout. So thank you again, STYLEVANA, for sending me this entire kit, pushing me out of my comfort zone and showing my viewers an amazing new viral makeup collection that I've never even knew existed. So that is everything that I have to say and show for this particular video. Comment down below. Let me know, have you heard of this brand? Have you used a cushion before? What do you think of this particular brand? What do you think of the different colors that I put on my face? What do you think of this one that I feel is the closest? Let me know. Your positive interaction means the world, and I greatly do appreciate it, as I greatly appreciate every single one of you guys. So until next time, you know that drill. Keep a smile on that gorgeous face of yours, and I will see you on the next one. Bye. Crafty crew, out.